A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
In now, Franklin Barreto, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Dustin Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. Number 37 is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. In comes Piscotty. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Two out with the man at first. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as he grounds one briskly to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Chris Davis. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And he takes strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Striding in, Matt Olson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. One out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Three-two pitch. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Fielded cleanly. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Matt Joyce.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 1 for 4. Joyce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. Bauer features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Up around the face.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Popped up. Chapman has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready now, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. It's tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Russell Martin now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 now to Martin.
I got 3-1.
Kevin
3 balls,
Pillar
1 strike.
is on deck. Sinking liner toward left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Hit in the air to center field. Giving chase is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. So stepping in, Devin Travis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is after it, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
To third. Chapman's got it, and he'll go to short play to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the A's nothing. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
2-0. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Second.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bauer sets his sights. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1 to Franklin Barreto. Popped him up. Travis moving to his left, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is right there, one down. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West to see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Steve Pearce is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 5-0. Striding into the box, Dustin Fowler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pierce moves over. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, Russell Martin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Martin leads off second with nobody out. Two and one, the count to Pilar. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. Devin Travis is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Devin Travis, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Fowler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Kendrys Morales, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Joyce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Striding forward now is the DH, Marcus Semien. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder,
Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Russell Martin now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 5 for 13. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martin brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Right over the middle, knee high.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's Tulowitzki at short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The throw to third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Barnes.
Stephen Piscotty will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First offering on its way. in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Barnes comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Let's see where they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Fowler on third. Piscotty over at second. Davis is over at first with 1 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the A's 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Devin Travis.
First delivery to him on the way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Kendrys Morales, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Piscotty looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That ball's foul.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Another full count pitch home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Up next for Oakland,
Luis Avilan comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the
your
7th.
attention please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 70, Luis Avila.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Avilan, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. From the stretch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high, but still a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Ryan Dull enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Dull.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Troy Tulowitzki. He doubled his last time through.
Tulowitzki.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve.
So striding forward now, Steve Pierce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Russell Martin fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 home to Martin. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Pierce at second with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Devin Travis would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Ready for another shot now, Josh Fegley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Josh Fegley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Chris Davis now. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Fowler at second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 9-3. Standing in, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Devin Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. One out, nobody on. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So far this season, Morales has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Tepera.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Up around the face.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Semien stands at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Franklin Barreto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Roberto Ozuna gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Stepping in now, Dustin Fowler, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Backhanded, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is line to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Davis is off at first with 2 away. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 37 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First was the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 13 hits.